For decades, BMW stood for one simple promise: driving pleasure. It wasn't a slogan meant for advertising, it was a philosophy you could feel every time you sat behind the wheel. Steering feedback, balance, throttle response, and the feeling that the car was built around the driver, not around comfort or technology. BMW earned its reputation by making cars that felt alive, mechanical, and connected, and that reputation created some of the most loyal fans in the automotive world. But today, that same group of fans is asking a difficult question. Is BMW losing its identity? When you look at modern BMW models, the change is obvious. Cars are larger, heavier, quieter, and filled with screens, software, and driving assists. Performance numbers are higher than ever, yet many drivers say the emotional connection feels weaker than it used to. To some people, this is simply progress. Cars are safer, more efficient, more comfortable, and packed with technology that makes daily driving easier. BMW still builds fast cars, powerful cars, and technically impressive machines. On paper, nothing seems wrong. But driving has never been just about numbers, and that is where the debate begins. Steering feel has become lighter. Engine sound is often enhanced or artificial. The car filters the experience before it reaches the driver. What once felt raw and mechanical now feels refined and controlled. For longtime enthusiasts, this doesn't feel like evolution, it feels like compromise. At the same time, it's important to understand why BMW changed. Emissions regulations became stricter. Safety standards increased. Customer expectations shifted dramatically. Modern buyers want comfort, technology, connectivity, and usability just as much as performance. BMW had no choice but to adapt to survive in a global market that no longer rewards pure driving feel alone. And BMW is not alone in this struggle. Audi became quieter and more digital. Mercedes moved toward luxury and isolation. Even performance cars across the industry feel more like technology products than mechanical machines. The entire automotive world is changing, not just BMW. Meanwhile, different brands have chosen different paths. Tesla removed emotion completely and focused on speed, software, and numbers. Porsche has protected driver involvement at all costs, even if it means slower progress in other areas. BMW now seems caught between these two philosophies, trying to satisfy both worlds at the same time. This creates an uncomfortable question. Can a brand hold on to its identity while chasing the future? Or does progress always require sacrifice? Once a company moves away from what made it special, can it ever truly return? This is not about saying BMW is failing. BMW is still successful, still powerful, still respected. The real issue is whether driving pleasure still matters in a world dominated by screens, software, and acceleration times. Because once a brand loses its driving soul, getting it back is almost impossible. So what do you think? Is BMW simply evolving with the times, or slowly becoming something unrecognizable to the people who loved it for decades?